Can you hear me with all the rain and the monsoon?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. There we go. Let's see, all of us have mugs. I brought my New York mug from New York.
I have just
Cheers.
that
Good
yellow
morning.
one.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Those are great earrings.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
And why are you at it, Topino?
Did you go to BNI?
8:30. I'm at a conference called Connecting Curious Minds.
Oh,
Very nice.
wow. Sounds exciting. What's the theme of the event?
Storytelling through curiosity.
Oh, right. You were telling me about that. It's like a couple days or something, isn't it?
Oh,
But is it just,
one day.
is it live, right? And you won tickets?
I won tickets. Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Okay, well
Yeah.
then let me quickly whip through. I did a few slides here just to talk about let's see if I can actually here. Let me, and I'll share my screen with you. One sec. Hold on. Share screen. It's so nice to be able to see your face. There we go. So I think you can see my screen.
Yep. I can see it.
I just gotta go back to how to get back to the beginning.
so is there a website for the conference, Dorito?
Simply Connecting Curious Minds.
Simply Connecting Curious Minds.
Yeah, it's on Facebook, and they do have a website, Janesta.
Janesta.
Janesta is PR company that's holding it.
Right. Okay.
We're trying to get everybody in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy one of those fisheye cameras. Adam's been showing me some of them so that you get like a really broad view. But that, like so that it's your camera there. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think many of them you can just plug them in your PC and they can just keep going.
Oh,
Yeah.
so then it becomes your camera.
Yeah,
Right.
but you need to check it. And the thing is, you don't even need a fisheye for this stuff. It's because, like, even like classic GoPro or the one we just showed you for like lower amount of money, it have really wide screen, so it will be enough. The fisheye will be that you will be able to see 180 degrees. You
Well,
don't
the goal
need
is
that.
eventually to do like I would look at virtual reality. Like here, there we go. Like the same room. I mean, someday it'll be possible, right? I'm just gonna quickly go through the slides here. Give you a brief, and then I'm gonna
Slides.
do proper. I'll record it all properly later, and then I'll post it up. So for anyone that's watching this later, this is my company video, and I produce my. You can find out more about the ladies' meeting on theladiesmeeting.com. And you're joining us on the Coffee House Network, which is, you can join us, as you can see, Torito from Vancouver. We've got Kathy here with Angle Maker. Adam here, and his website that's coming online is
Fix Your Bike Now.
Fix Your Bike Now. He's a bike tech, and he's going online so he can share his technology knowledge with the world. That we all can meet online or in person, anywhere in the world, anytime. And for now, so we'll meetup link because it's not totally official yet. We're just getting going. At some point, maybe we'll have a website, but next, let's see if we can keep going. So today we're just going to do a brief overview on hashtags because for some people they are still a total mystery as to how you can use them, and I make you curious about them. So because they can actually help you realize that it doesn't matter how many followers or people you have on your feed on Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest or Instagram or LinkedIn. Actually, is really good for using hashtags as well because people who are interested in your topic know who you are. It doesn't matter because I had someone the other day said, "Oh, I only have 200 people on my Instagram," but it doesn't really matter because, for example, I posted our instructor secretly left me a little card for my birthday yesterday on my desk. And so I just posted a thank you to her and used the hashtag yoga. And you contacted me about being influencer for their yoga chakra bracelets because I posted that. So that's not who I followed or who followed them, but it's a really good immediate example of, because so thank you to someone that I do know and tagged a yogi and used yoga hashtags. I have a yoga company to become an influencer for their product. So that's just a really good example of how hashtags can benefit you, even if it's not someone that you know already. So the way I like to describe a hashtag is it's kind of like a radio channel that you've tuned into. So if you're, for example, interested in downhill biking, like these guys are both amazing bikers. I just got my first helmet so that I can go at least do anything like that yesterday. And so if I were to put in hashtag downhill biking, then anyone from anywhere can do that. But there is some geo tagging that goes in there too. So it's Instagram, Twitter, and those companies will also brief you by where you are as well. So they are generally going to pull in the people closest to you, because now that's just part of our technology. If we're using our phone, it's not 100% all the time, because there are people coming from different locations, and maybe, for example, we're in Whistler, so we've got people coming from all over the world, so I'm not quite sure how that works with their phones. So it's a way to group people. It's a way to identify who you are, what you do, and what you're interested in. And the easiest way, again, like I said, is to think of it like a radio channel. If you want to tune into the spirituality radio channel, if you want to tune into the Instagram channel, you can put in hashtag Instagram, hashtag, or example here. So Monday, so maybe you want to just post some Monday type motivation tag, or Black Thursday is a really popular hashtag, or just do it. Or, I just found some quick fun ones.
It's so funny. My mantra right now is get it done with fun.
So there's a hashtag that you can always use. Or you can also, for example, use your brand or your name. So I'm building the lifestyle brand, hashtag Anyssa Jane. Oh, hold on. And Donna's trying to get on here too. So hold on. Let's just take a break here.
Yeah, so I started using the hashtag Lifestyle Locator BC with the hashtag because there's a guy out of the States who uses Lifestyle Locator. So I've added BC to try and bring up my, every time I do a post in Facebook, or not every time, but quite often I'll put the hashtag so that anybody searching lifestyle, it should come up and then connect with me through that. And because I run a charitable or nonprofit group called Whistler Back, which is a seniors group here, believe it or not, 55 plus people are senior in Whistler. I use a lot of hashtags on that group page to try and encourage other 55 plus and seniors to join our group, to get information that way and through our website. So I'm trying multiple avenues of online marketing. Thanks to Lisa Jane here. And with the blogging too, I know Adam's working on a blog, and by adding websites and hashtags into those blogs, I'm just wondering, I haven't used hashtags in my blog, whether that would be a benefit.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So we can go back in our Instagram or Facebook and add those in later.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can always go back and add it. And I've actually gone into, like, I do social media for one of the local restaurants, for example, and some of the guys will post their thing, and then I'll go in and edit the hashtags so that it gets that much further reach. Or the rock climbing gym that I work at, the owner will post a great video, and then I'll go in and add the hashtags, and it ends up getting further reach, or getting like seen by more people as well. So it just makes it more fun too.
Mm-hmm.
So those are kind of the benefits, is you're going to reach a crowd outside of your own that you may not know is out there, and they can find you. So sometimes, even if you're just doing sometimes you want to be looking for some artwork or a new artist, or Whistler Tourism uses one called Only in Whistler, hashtag Only in Whistler, and they did it. They reached that, I think, about a year ago, with a dam right over one of the walking bridges. So all the tourists came into town. Instagram was still pretty fresh. People are all on their phones taking pictures all over the place. Or a competition that I won last year was another competition they did. We did the video.
Yeah, Little Moments?
No. They did a competition, and I went up against Canadian Wilderness, which was actually, they were the sponsor, so I won an trip the most stoked. Hashtag the most stoked.
The most stoked.
So that was cool to, I just went around to all the local businesses, like Kathy's offices, but different places, and just promoted them, whereas everyone else was promoting people up the mountain, and I wasn't up the mountain. I just went around to local stuff. So that was a great way to actually also start working on my own personal brand, was by promoting something. Yeah.
I think another wonderful thing about the hashtags is connecting businesses within your community, right? So instead of just promoting your business, you're adding in a hashtag or a website for the other businesses in your area, and then they start sending out your, liking and sending off all your social media to their followers. So, it's a way of cross-marketing, which is really effective and just fun.
Well, see what else is out there. So, for example, if you were to just go to Whistler, the hashtag Whistler on Instagram, you're going to see a lot of local businesses, maybe new businesses, maybe new events. When Crankworks is on, you can look up the Whistler Crankworks, because now it's an international event. So it's a really fun way to see what's going on just locally in town. And it actually, I have a friend that is, I'm trying to get on, but it's saying invalid.
And some of the other things that I really like are looking at how other people in your industry are using hashtags so that you can connect. Like mine is real estate, right? So I add the hashtag real estate to most of my postings that are related to my listing, because I'm trying to encourage other realtors. Chirito, your business brand, you could connect with some of your providers or your business network related to your industry. Liking, start liking and using their hashtags to
Right. So look on their channels and then see what hashtags you're using.
Yeah. And then flow along with those, because that's what I'm doing in real estate. I'm kind of, the word real estate has, I don't know, 8 billion followers, right? So, it's getting a global reach, and I'm just here in Whistler, so it's awesome.
Yeah. And even in small towns like in Iceland, they actually have their, they'll have their Twitter feed and their hashtag on the side of their building, and that's how you get the light bulbs changed. Nope. It's a great way to connect, to follow a certain hashtag. And so it's how they're getting some of the municipal and civic stuff done. So actually, a friend of mine was just for a civic job in the Yukon, and basically part of the application is to understand Hootsuite, which I'm just going to cover in a minute, and use Twitter. Like, that's part of the basic government application when you're looking for a job in thought that would be a requirement, is a social media requirement to get into government now at certain levels, right? And basically, the recommendation is they're at a certain levels to hire someone to take care of their social media if they're not up on it, but they're going to have to pay with the social media presence. Hey, Donna. Microphone off.
Yeah.
Hi, Donna.
Hello.
We can't see you yet. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm just weird.
Well, we know you're there.
We know you're there.
We know you're there.
Whenever you got it. We're talking about hashtags this morning. It's all recorded, so you can always catch up on it later too. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Cheers. Cheers. We don't know if you can see her.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Us as well. I don't know if you can see her.
Yes.
Okay.
Chirito's in Tofino having fun in the rain.
Are you in Tofino or are you at Pacific?
No, I'm in Vancouver, the convention center.
Oh, sorry, at the convention center.
Yeah.
It's just a monsoon out here in Vancouver right now. So
one of the other benefits of hashtags is actually organizing things. So, for example, in our private group, I'll use for the money, I did a 30-day money challenge. And so I posted a hashtag within that group. So it's already been sorted into a specific page, already on our group. And so when I click on in that group, I click on the 30-day money challenge. It's only going to give me those posts, the 30-day money challenge. So it's also a way to categorize and organize within certain websites, within your own social media feed, So if you're in your own Instagram, you can click on your hashtag and it's going to sort out those photos for you. So for example, I use my grandson. My daughter had a clothing company when he was a baby, so he was her personal model for one. And so he clicked on Oda William Eric to get all his baby photos. And it's how much to show him off to people or show her brand off to people because she's cute little hat. Here's one for me too. Remember my I have a gold tube that I saved for St. Patrick's Day, so I can be the product. How do you find hashtags? So one way to do it is you go right into the Instagram app and you put down the hashtag and start showing you how many. So if I put in the word debt or I put in the word oil or essential oil, Trito sells essential oils. You put that in, it will show you how many, like what is the best one. Or for example, there's some words that are constantly mistyped. Like Anyssa is one that always like is it 1R or 2, and it'll show you both which has the most, so it'll kind of instantly give you a little hint. And sometimes you don't want to always use the one with the biggest number. So for example, Whistler will have like say 500,000 tags, but sometimes I'll use Whistler Village because it'll only have say 300 people that have used the village. A small group of people that are more likely to actually read your post. So depending on your topic, you might not want to use the really broad topic of Canada, because we're in Canada. You might want to use, say, Canada Day. You want to use Canada 2019. It's going to be something specific. It's going to be smaller. You're going to have a smaller group of people doing it. This is like some people use the word red for their red, for having red. It's so broad, right? Whereas you might want to put in, I don't know, red balloon, because maybe somebody's looking for red balloons. It's going to be smaller, so the smaller you can get it down. You can start your own as well. Like it's going to be rare. We have an experience. This doesn't happen so much anymore, but I did that social media for an event at the Vancouver Aquarium, and actually on the same, and this is before they did geotagging, where it wasn't geo located, so it was probably about. And the same night that we were doing this beautiful women's event, high-end, Bank of Montreal sponsored, there was a wrestling match in Germany doing the same hashtag. And so it was mixed up with wrestlers and beautiful women in gowns getting awards. So it was kind of, so you want to do a little bit of research first, especially if you're doing an event. So some people just use like Film Festival, WFF. It is going to geotag it, but you could still have, because we are a conference center, you still have to be using the same one. So you do want to be really particular to what you do. And you'll see little blue check marks as well on Twitter and Instagram, and those means that they've been verified. It's not really easy to do. I tried to do it with Whistler Time once, and you have to really be somebody to get little blue check marks. We haven't do the hashtag, so I'm going to quickly finish this up. So you can actually also use, there are generators and directories. So you can do things like Tailwind is one. So you can, there's about 12 different hashtag generators. Some of them you pay for, so Tailwind, it'll help you filter them. It'll help you, because you can use up to 30 hashtags in a post. And use as many as you want. Some people do the little dots so the hashtags are pushed to the bottom. I like to use my hashtag in a sentence. That's just my style. So it just depends on how you want to use them, but use them because the broader reach that you get, the better. Another one that I like to use is Social Bee, which is more for posting stories, but lets you create this bucket full of content that becomes evergreen that you can just repost as many times as you want. Hootsuite is pretty that way too. They don't use the same kind of tool where you have a bucket of stuff. They use they use a calendar system, so it's a little bit different. And yeah, I'm not going to go too much more into it because there's so many different generators out there now. It's fun. I hope this gets you more curious about Instagram hashtags and using them on Instagram. LinkedIn is a really great place to use them as well, which is pretty new. They have now gone into, because especially to start doing live videos and videos on Instagram, you want people to be able to find them as well. So basically, make your content easier to find. And yeah, any questions about hashtags?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay.
How many hashtags can you actually use in an Instagram post until you don't need like desperate advertiser?
Well, you can use up to 30. So I like to actually put some into like a sentence,
Okay.
and then some you can push down, but don't not use them because you're worried about looking silly. Because if nobody sees it, what's the
Yeah, but some, you know, like you can see some guys that are posting that many of hashtags that the first impression, what you have, like, okay,
So
what's going on here?
On Instagram, hashtag away.
Yeah.
On Facebook and Twitter, you just want to use 2 or 3. You also have a much more limited character. And Instagram will tell you, it'll say like, you want to record. It lets you know when you've gone over it, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, so in my business, I tend to use like 4 or 5 on a consistent basis. For me, that works. My head can't move 30. And the other thing is emojicons. Emojis. What about those? Are those being pulled into the mix?
They don't have any sort of pull like a hashtag does, but they do have pull as far as people reading things. They get people's attention.
So are you copying and pasting all these 30 hashtags in every single post?
There's actually, for example, I have on here an app called, I don't know if I deleted it, hold on. There's apps that will actually store the certain ones that you want to use. Just like in YouTube, you can set up a template that will always every time I do a video, for example, it'll pop up a little sentence that I've set up.
Like an auto address, like email kind of thing? Okay.
It'll add, so you can just copy and paste those in if there's certain ones that you're using for certain things. And there's certain programs that will do that for you, like YouTube. For example, you store your little set that you put it there, and then every time you do a video, it'll pop in those hashtags and a little sentence and your contact information or your thing you set up. So you can have a program. There's just so many generators out there. I don't want to, promote one over the other. Really.
Okay.
Plus, you never know. Like, I'm doing a video that I want to be evergreen here too. So this is another thing to think about your content. If I go and recommend a bunch of stuff to you that then goes out of business or whatever, my content then becomes not evergreen. Where something like social be, let's create this evergreen bucket of content that if you keep posting it, it's never going to go out of date. When you're creating your content, keeping dates and things that aren't going to be good in the next 6 months out of it, and make sure that what you're doing is good for the long term. Challenging this in real estate sometimes because you're doing something particular. I guess sometimes that's brand specific, like go out of date.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at that point, we can always take it down. Like, I'm interviewing businesses around town for my blog, and say 10 years from now they sell or go out of business, I can just take it down. I can't leave dates out of my presentations, out of my material, because as you were saying, you want to kind of keep it evergreenish.
What about you, Torito? Have you been using them much at all?
I have a few, but I didn't know about the generator, so I get kind of bogged down. So it's just a few, like Young Living Vancouver, or Vibrant Droppers, Young Living Canada, mostly Young Living Vancouver, and that's how people find me.
Cool. So then also go broad into who your target market is. So it might be health food stores and things like that might want to look into a better quality product, or because if I don't know that Young Living exists, I'm not going to go look for that hashtag.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
blend it in with even with events, for example, you can tag it. So say there's a health expo, for example. So when people go back to look at a certain health expo, then they will they'll see Young Living Vancouver. Right? You tag them together and blend them. You're tagging into their channel, into their like radio station, and especially the hashtags became popular was through conferences like North by Northwest, is where you get 300 people in a room and you wanted to meet with one person under one topic. You find them on Twitter through the hashtag, you'd find out who was in the room for that conference. So I've done it for a LinkedIn conference, for example. We did actually in the same building you're in right now. We did a LinkedIn conference, and I had seen people because I'm on the Twitter feed and on the hashtag for the event. I found people I hadn't seen in like the last year or 2 years. We actually ended up getting a cell phone back to someone from the conference because they were able to find them through the Twitter feed and the hashtag. So there's a lot of communication that can happen through those hashtags. It's really interesting and very direct and super focused. So especially with events, which is kind of cool. You can see who's in town. When I'm at a conference or I'm watching a conference, I will create a list in Twitter as well. So I'll go in, because then it doesn't matter who you're following or not following. You're creating a list of people that were at that conference, which is kind of fun. And the way you find them is through the hashtag, possibly. And then you're creating a list of who they are under the list in Twitter specifically for that conference. And like there's a retail conference that comes here, a real estate conference that comes here every year. And I have a list of people that have been here for the last 4 and 5 years. So I know that they're big people in the business. I don't know when or how I'm going to use them. I used to be in commercial institutions. I'd always come to the conference. So I guess I just kind of jealously watch. But yeah, it's a matter of finding who you want to follow, who you want to connect with. It's about also creating a warm lead, because if someone knows you're following them and you can create a conversation through that hashtag as well, then there's that chance that you can create a warm lead because you're interested in what they're doing, so you're not making a cold call as well. So
right.
You're a warm lead.
Some shared experience. A shared experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that on the way over this morning. It's sort of like an online business card, in a way. You're kind of just networking with the people that you want to know that you will benefit them and they'll benefit you, as opposed to it's just building that worldwide web of networks around the world to make it easy.
So like our hashtag is the Coffee House Network for this group, which my goal is that someday we'll be sitting in Paris, I'll be sitting in South America, Adam's going to be in the Czech Republic somewhere, Kathy will be in Jackson Hole skiing, and we can all connect here because we can just tag into the hashtag. Fun.
Cool. I'm gonna hashtag connecting curious minds today.
Excellent. We will check it out.
And Donna, for your business in particular too, it would be good. We were talking earlier with Torito about connecting with hashtags in the industry and the networks that are really prevalent in your world. When you go to a conference or when you're connecting with a client, following their hashtags and seeing which ones are the most popular to add to your list.
Like the sun run, the fact that you can tag into the sun run and then people will see who you are and what they do at them in particular. So,
anyway, that's a really great idea, is connecting with people like through mountain biking for us or downhilling. That hashtag when we're posting a fun thing, the sports that we love or the cultural aspects that the events that we do in town, especially for my group. With the Irie group, I try and hashtag to connect with their groups.
Well, because then it's always a warm lead. Hobby about what you do, what you like, but then you that you like and trust into your business. You have something in common, and I might like you better because I know that you're a mountain biker, that you're going to be more interested in the environment, that you're all these other things that Anyway, I think we're done with the coffee house today, and we're going to sit here in Whistler. If you're ever up in Whistler live, we will generally be meeting on Friday. We call it Fika Friday because in Sweden it's a way to develop culture and learn about each other, and it's always good to see each other in person. And Donna and Torito, we will see you on the 25th at the meeting in Vancouver. So bye from Whistler.
Bye.
Bye. Or the 15th, Thursday.
Guys.
Bye. Thursday. Okay, bye.
All right.
Figured out how to get out of here. All right. Now I'm the only one left. Okay. Oh, there we go. Stop sharing. Stop recording.